looks at his watch and his second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to WantMyBet TV. My name is Will.
I'm Olly.
We're talking Premier League this time. Yes. Last week, I smashed it last week, by the way.
Did you?
Wasn't it Perez?
Oh, you did pretty well, yeah. We did pretty well.
Babel. What else did I call last week? Liverpool to win for 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had a good week last week.
Quite a good week last week, and there were some good ones in the La Liga as well.
Yeah. So aim of the game, win you lots of money. Hopefully, some of you picked up some money.
And Wes needs to stop whinging.
Wes, mate, come on. If you'd have picked the right tips last week, you'd have won some bucks.
Serious
I
bucks.
picked the right ones. I won some bucks last week. Okay, so go through every upcoming fixture, pull out the stats. We go, this is what we would be betting on based on those stats. If the odds are particularly good, we say this is a red one. Don't think there's many red ones this week.
No, it's a difficult week.
So
this part of the season is always difficult.
Yeah, it's hard to call
because you get people who are. Who's on?
Yeah.
Cleaners in. You get people who, you get teams that are struggling to stay up.
Yeah.
So they somehow manage to.
Yeah. So even if the odds do look good.
Yeah.
You've always got that thing in the back of your mind going, they're still trying for top 4. They're still trying. They're relegation scrap. So let's see how we get on anyway. First game, Everton versus Burnley. Tonight. So Everton 9th, Burnley 15th. Everton only 4 points behind Wolves in 7th, so they could still get up there. Not unlikely, but there is still something to play for. They won 4 of the last 6, drew with Palace last week, but beat Chelsea, Arsenal and United in their last 3 home games without conceding. Everton pulling out the stops at home at the end. Burnley have only lost 1 of the last 5, which was to City. Mathematically safe, nothing to play for at all.
Just in your tip.
So, and they've conceded at least 1 in the last 6 away. So I think it's going to be quite a tight game.
Yeah,
but I think Everton.
You've got to give a couple options there, though.
I think Everton are going to edge it.
I would go with under 2.5 as safe.
You could either go under 2.5,
or you go with Will's tip,
which I think is going to happen. Not many goals. Everton edge it, probably second half. 1-0, correct score, Everton. 6.75. Like it. Might as well put out the stops, win some, go for it, win some money at the end.
If you want to play it safe, go under 2.5 goals and probably still get decent odds for Everton win.
Don't know how good your odds will be for just a straight up Everton win, but have a look.
I
think it'll be 1-0.
Right, there you go. Right, next Saturday, early kick-off, 12:30, Bournemouth versus Spurs. Right, a win here guarantees Spurs Champions League football next year.
Big.
Top 4. Regardless of what happens in the second leg of the Champions League tie.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, how good were Ajax?
Mate, Ajax.
So good.
Underdogs.
I can't see Spurs turning that around. They've got to go away and win.
Yeah, but it's a very Spurs thing to do, though.
Not without some of their key players. Anyway, that's a separate video. So they all have one eye on that fixture. Of course, a win here seals the deal, but they'd love to get into the final of the Champions League. That would be unbelievable for them.
Yeah.
So it is one of those situations where just bear that in mind.
But it depends on what Bournemouth have to play for.
Here's the thing. On form, Spurs are shocking away from home.
Okay.
They've lost their last 5 away games.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
However, Bournemouth are struggling at the moment, and they're winless in 5 as well. Oh, they're winless in 5, just in general.
Okay.
Losing 3 of them.
Okay.
Sorry, at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, given the fact that Spurs are horrendous away from home, Bournemouth aren't great at home at the moment. I think it's going to be a tight game. Son is back. So that'll be a massive boost for Spurs because they were looking so blunt without him. There's also been under 2.5 goals scored in Tottenham's last 3 games. So I don't think there'll be many goals in this.
Good odds there.
I know, really good odds.
Very good.
Probably should be in red, really.
Yeah, I think it might be.
So I've gone with 2. I think Bournemouth will fancy get something from this game. I don't know whether it will be a draw or maybe even nick a win, but they definitely fancy something. So I've gone with Bournemouth double chance, which is 1.96.
Yeah.
Good odds.
Yeah.
That means they can draw or win. Or under 2.5 goals, 2.38.
That's big.
That should be red.
That should be red.
Yeah, as you can see, under 2.5 in Tottenham's last 3.
Yeah.
Bournemouth struggling. I can't see many goals. Score prediction is 1-1.
Yeah. Can see that.
Next, I'll do Tom's one.
Yeah.
So Tom's done West Ham versus Southampton.
Non-game.
Non-game. 11th versus 16th.
Yeah.
No, they've all gone on holiday now.
Yeah.
There's no point. Neither team have anything to play for. West Ham beat Spurs at the weekend, but everyone seems to be beating Spurs at the moment when they're away. So good result for them, but not a huge surprise given.
They're the first team to score at the new stadium, weren't they?
Yeah, but actually no, it wasn't away, was it? They weren't away. They were.
No,
away.
yeah. Tottenham were at home.
That was a great result.
Yeah, it's a good result.
So ignore what I just said.
They're not only the first team to beat them, but yeah, first team to score.
Yeah, they were doing well at their new stadium. And they've only lost one of their last 6 home games. So West Ham are good at home.
It's definitely going to be West Ham, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And they've won 3 of the last 4 times these teams have met. Southampton drew their last 2 games, and all of their last 5 have seen both teams to score. So the safe bet here would be both teams to score, but it's not great odds. 1.49. You probably want a bit more than that, unless you're putting it in a big acca.
Yeah.
If you want to go a little bit more, West Ham to win and both teams to score is 3.85. Good odds.
I like it.
Thing that's likely to happen. Score prediction is 2-1 to
Lovely.
West Ham.
Agreed. Then we've got Wolves versus Fulham. So Wolves, great season, going to be desperate to hold on to that 7th place. Leicester are only 3 points behind, so Wolves have to see it home.
Leicester playing City.
Leicester are playing City, but that is also the game where City could lose the league. It's huge. We'll get to that. Wolves are unbeaten in 10 home games in all competitions, beating Liverpool, Leicester, Arsenal and Man United twice in that time. Wolves. Well done. Fulham have been drawing at half-time and winning at full-time in their last 3 games. Having been relegated already.
Always happens, doesn't it?
Always. There's always one. Kept a clean sheet in each of those. But I don't think any of those 3 teams that they've played are as good as Wolves. I think it still might be tight than you think.
Yeah.
So I think a good shout is to say draw half-time, Wolves full-time.
Yeah.
4.4, good.
Or I would go with Wolves to win and both teams to score. Could see
potentially
a 2 or 3 winner.
Could potentially do
Babel
that.
on the score sheet.
Yeah, old Babel. What a goal, by the way.
Yeah, good goal.
Anyway, I've said 2-0 Wolves, but yeah, Fulham might nick one. But I think draw half-time, Wolves full-time. Again, last few games of the season, you might as well push the boat out a little bit.
Yeah, alright. Next evening kickoff, 5:30, Cardiff versus Palace. Cardiff have blown it.
Yes.
All they needed to do was get a result in the last game, and then coming into this game, it was like all to play for.
Yeah.
Now their chances are not looking good. Basically, they have to beat Palace, and beat United on the last day of the season.
Yeah.
And then Brighton have to lose both their games, which they probably will, because they've got Arsenal and who is it, City, or someone like that on the last day. So basically,
Brighton are hoping that Cardiff, if Cardiff lose one game, are they gone?
Cardiff, if Cardiff don't anything but a win here,
really,
and they can draw, and mathematically
Brighton are going to stay up by the skin of their teeth.
If they draw this, but their goal difference is so bad, they'd have to win their next game against United 10-0 or something.
Oh wow.
So basically they have to win this game, and then Brighton have to lose, and then they have to beat United, and Brighton have to lose.
Okay.
So it's unlikely.
Yeah.
It could happen. Could happen.
Yeah.
United aren't playing that well at the moment. You never know. Anyway, this is a different game.
There's going to be frustrations in this game.
Oh yeah, could be a red card.
Could be a red card in this game.
Could be a red card. It was not going Cardiff's way.
I feel like there might be.
So Palace are coming into this in great away form, winning 4 of the last 5 away games.
Wow.
Decent. They've kept a clean sheet in the last 3 meetings with Cardiff, and Cardiff have lost 5 of the last 6 games.
Yeah.
So although they're in survival mode now, fighter mode, they've got to, they're not in good form.
Yeah.
There's been under 2.5 goals scored in Cardiff's last 5 games as well.
Yeah.
So the sensible tip here, because you never know what's going to happen in this type of game, is under 2.5 goals. 1.89, not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
Then I've also gone with Cardiff to win either half.
Against all of your stats.
It's not.
Is it
They're
not?
fighting. They've got to fight.
Lost 5 of the last 6.
Yeah, but they have to win this game.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if they went in 1-0 at half time, and then it's just they couldn't finish the game off.
Yeah.
And Palace scored in the last 10, 1-0. That's my score prediction.
Okay. 1-0.
Bloody Hoover.
Bloody Hoover. Let's see. I've got a feeling Palace could kill them off there.
Could do, but I just feel like there's minimal goals. Even if Palace win, I still said my main tip was under 2.5.
Yeah, okay. Next one from Tom. Newcastle versus Liverpool. I had a dream last night. I've just remembered. I had a dream. Liverpool won this game 9-8. Random.
This is a classic game though.
Very
Premier
random.
League history. This is a classic game.
This is a classic game.
Imagine if Newcastle turn up and beat them. Oh, it's so good.
So Newcastle have won 6 of their last 7 home games. Mate, these 2 games this week are huge. Like Newcastle in good form against Liverpool, who have to win.
Also,
But Leicester in good form against City, who have to win.
but you've got to remember as well, Liverpool will definitely be feeling a little bit sorry for themselves after getting battered 3-0 at Barca.
Yeah,
From a psychological point of view,
they will.
they'll feel a little bit like deflated, probably.
Yeah.
Trying to pick themselves back up for this.
Yeah.
So close to winning the. Well, no, not, but like they have to keep going.
I mean,
Difficult.
so Liverpool have won 7 in a row in the league. Scored at least 2 goals in each of those. 2 of their last 3 away games have seen both teams to score. Mane has got 12 goals in 16 games on fire.
He's only 1 behind Salah, isn't he?
I like this actually. Tom's gone Mane Wincast 2.28 or Liverpool and both teams to score 3.2. Could definitely see that.
Do you know what?
That's good actually. I'd do that. It's better. Liverpool and both teams to score 3.2. He reckons it'll be 2-1.
I've got a feeling, just my intuition, Newcastle will score first, and then Liverpool will pull it back.
Yeah.
So Liverpool to win from behind, it would be my shout.
Good.
You get very good odds for that. You heard
Very
it
good.
first, don't worry about it.
Very good. Yeah, I mean,
I could just see it happening.
it's
Clawing
it's
it back.
such a big
You know
win.
what happened? It'll be 1-0 down at half time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And nick a goal early in the
Yeah.
second half, and it'll be 1-0 for the rest of the half.
Yeah.
And in the last minute, Salah will pop up, header
Yeah.
or something, and it will just scenes.
Yeah. I am still saying, my gut says Liverpool might win the league.
Ugh.
But this is the week where it has to change. This is the only week.
Well,
Because
it's like
if Man City win this week, next game's against Brighton.
who have to
Done.
win to
It's
stay
done.
on.
No, who maybe. Oh, true. But I think it will be done this week if this goes City's way. Let's see.
Imagine though, if Cardiff win against Palace,
Yeah.
Brighton lose
Yeah.
against Arsenal. Wait, in the last game, Cardiff are winning against United with like 20 minutes
Yeah.
to go, and it's still 0-0 in the
Yeah.
other game.
Oh,
I love it when it's all changing like
Yeah.
that. Remember when West Brom stayed up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, next
Anyway.
one. So Sunday, Chelsea versus Watford, 4th v 10th. Chelsea have drawn their last 3 in all competitions. They're unbeaten in 8 at home in the league. They've only lost 1 at Stamford Bridge all season, been a bit of a fortress. Watford have scored more against Chelsea than any other side in the last 4 seasons. And they've scored more at Stamford Bridge than any visiting side in those seasons as well.
Do us a favour, Watford. Come on, make it interesting.
Come on, Watford. And also, Delafeo smashed in 4 and 5.
I still can't get over that goal he scored in the.
So
Cup.
I think this is both teams to score 1.8 is quite a good shout here.
Yeah.
I've actually gone Desmond.
I think that's a difficult game to call.
Yeah.
As a result, I mean, Chelsea could turn up and win.
Yeah. I do
Watford could actually nick it. Well, could nick something from that.
Yeah.
Draws quite sensible.
I think they'll score. I think Watford will score. So both teams to score. That's not bad odds.
Agreed. Right, next game, Huddersfield versus Man United. So realistically, top 4 now for United is not very likely. After they drew with Chelsea at the weekend, that was their chance. Their one chance to make it really interesting, and De Gea fucked it again. I feel so bad because he's done so well for us.
Player of the season, like 4 years and 5 years in a row or something.
Maybe his mind's on his contract, I don't know, but it's all over the place.
Yeah.
His confidence.
Maybe it's just one mistake got in his head.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so United still could do it, but a lot has to go their way, kind of like Cardiff to stay up. So United have to obviously win here, win against Cardiff, and then basically Arsenal and Chelsea both have to drop quite a few points.
Yeah.
Which they've both got quite hard games. Like Arsenal got Burnley away on the last day of the season. Chelsea have got Watford here.
Yeah.
Was it Chelsea have got Burnley away? Or one of them, anyway.
Yeah.
Both got difficult games coming up. So I don't think they will though. I don't think United will finish top 4. But let's get back onto this game. Huddersfield have lost their last 8 matches. Not good. They've conceded at least 2 goals in 7 of their last. They've conceded at least 2 goals in their last 7 matches, including getting absolutely pumped last week, 5-0 by Liverpool.
Yeah. Do you know what though? I think this will be a very, very good atmosphere.
Why?
Because it's probably their the last home game in the Premier League.
Maybe. I don't know who
they're already gone.
Game. Yeah.
They know they're just going to they're getting pumped every week or whatever. Fans will be having a good time. I think it'll be a good atmosphere.
So United have been struggling, obviously losing 7 of the last 10. I actually think Huddersfield could get something from this. Not from this, but I think they could score.
Yeah.
At least score and make it difficult for United.
Yeah.
United will be trying to scrabble around, trying to nick a 2-1 win or something. I think Huddersfield will make it difficult.
Yeah.
Because they've got nothing to lose. They're having a laugh now.
The pressure's off.
Pressure's off.
Yeah, I agree.
United still have pressure on.
Yeah.
They know that if they win their last 2 games, there's still a small glimmer of hope. They might get top 4. So what I've gone with here is both teams to score.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite decent.
It's good.
2.07 are the odds.
Yeah.
If you want to push the boat out a bit more, I think United might scrape it.
Yeah.
I think they probably will win. United to win and both teams to score is 3.2.
Yeah.
Good odds. Score prediction 2-1 to United.
I like it. I think a good bet this week will be United to win both teams to score, Liverpool to win both teams to score. Was there another one? West Ham to win both teams to score. Little treble.
That'll be good.
That would be very good.
Right, next one, Tom's one.
Yeah.
Arsenal versus Brighton. Big game from both bottom and top of the league. So as we said, Arsenal need to win to keep pressure on that top 4.
Yeah.
Brighton need to get something to guarantee they stay up.
Yeah.
Arsenal have lost 4 of their last 5 games though in the Prem, not looking good. But then they won 3-1 against Valencia in the Europa League, so maybe they're just focusing all their attention on the Europa League.
Maybe.
What United did the other season.
Yeah.
They lost their last home game 3-2 to Palace. Had won 10 in a row at home before that, but Brighton are horrendous away from home. And they've not scored in their last 3 games. They've only scored 15 goals away from home all season.
Can't see it.
So I think Brighton in their heads have probably gone, do you know what? I don't think, because even if Palace win, if Palace beat sorry, Palace. If Cardiff win against Palace, they're still 1 point behind. So Brighton have probably gone, wow, Cardiff aren't going to beat United in the last day of the season.
I can't see him getting.
I can't see them getting anything from this.
I like this bet here. Though, yeah.
Lacazette winces.
He's just like, just got to look out for the wins.
So tip, as Tom has written, is Arsenal to win to 0, 2.25, or Lacazette Wincast, which he's written as winces.
Yeah.
2.25, both 2.25. What would you prefer? I'd probably go with Lacazette Wincast. He scored 2 in Europa League.
Yeah, I would.
Probably buzzing a bit.
Yeah. But
score prediction 2-0.
I think that's right.
I can't see Brighton getting.
I think all of those will come in. I think it will be 2-0. I think Lacazette will score.
Or you could probably, in this one, go, this would actually make sense. Draw half time, Arsenal full time. I think there could be a little bit subdued, Euro hangover,
Maybe.
Brighton making it difficult because they need to try and get something from it.
Yeah.
It just be a bit of a stalemate start and then Arsenal just grind them out.
Potentially.
Could be good, draw half time, Arsenal full
So,
time.
then we have
The big one.
Monday night, Man City, Leicester.
By the way, at this point, there will be pressure, assuming Liverpool win.
Yeah.
Serious pressure.
Serious pressure. So, where do we start? So Leicester won the reverse fixture for a start, okay? 2-1.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They've won 6 of the last 9.
Why do you want Leicester to win?
Because I want Liverpool to win the league.
Why?
Yeah.
Thought you were with me on this one. No one wants Liverpool to win the league.
No, we had this argument last time.
Oh my god. Get out.
Leicester won the reverse fixture. They've won 6 of the last 9 and they've scored over 1.5 goals in 6 of the last 7, including beating Arsenal 3-0 in the last game. Right, they're going to be tough opposition for City. So it's Liverpool's best chance of a slip up, but City have only conceded 2 goals in their last 11 league games. Won all those games, 9 clean sheets. They're just steamrollering it. So it's probably, what I've put is probably going to be City to win to 0, 1.9, not even bad odds. But the odds for Leicester are just mental.
Yeah.
For at this stage of the season,
there's so much
considering their form.
The pressure as well.
Leicester win is 20 to 1, which is mad. So
They are going.
Leicester double chance, 6.1.
I think
to win or draw.
there is a decent chance Leicester could nick or draw here.
I think that it will be a draw. I've just got a feeling that it's going to be a horrible, frustrating game for City. You get all these chances, just getting blocked off, hit the post. Aguero's like...
You also got to remember as well though, like in these high pressure situations, there's things that could happen that could change the game completely. Like City could get a man sent off.
Yeah.
That would blow the whole
Which
game
I could
open.
see
Yeah,
as well.
because so much like pressure.
Because if there's that much frustration and you're not scoring and you have to win, I can see a City player getting sent off here. I reckon it's going to be 1-1. I think it will be 1-1. There's not going to be many goals, mate. City do not. Leicester won't score more than 1.
If I was a betting man, I'd put 20 quid on double chance and 10 quid on Leicester to win.
Would you?
Then if Leicester win,
had like
you win
an odd amount in
320
my
quid.
account. I think I put 4 quid on Leicester win, just to make it bring it down
I
to
love
an even
these
number.
ones where the odds are so good if you weigh up the actual pressure, form.
The odds there are crazy. So it's worth backing at this stage of the season. There you go.
That's it. Could be the end of.
And it will be huge, and I can imagine Liverpool players all watching it together.
Yeah, but imagine then if Liverpool lost in the last 8 season. I would love that so much.
All right, so that's the Prem. If you had one to choose,
it would be under 2.5 goals in the Spurs game.
Yeah.
Don't see many goals in that.
I like
2.38, decent odds.
this one.
What are you going to go with, the double chance Leicester now?
Go on then. I will. That will be my shout.
Fine.
double chance, Leicester and Liverpool to be in the driving seat going into the last game. Let's see what happens. Good luck.
See you later.
Now then, the referee looks at his watch and his second now.